You are all here on a very special night because this is the Halloween episode.
Yeah.
That means it's gonna be spooky. That means it's gonna be scary. And that means when you leave here and tell your friends, I just went to a taping of the Amber Ruffin show, they're gonna say, the Amber Ruffin show burned down 10 years ago. Do you guys think you can handle that? Yay! Okay, great. But first, it's been a crazy week in America. Let's find out what happened. The Supreme Court last week ruled in favor of Texas's 6-week abortion ban. Said a woman who is 6 weeks pregnant, I'm pregnant? The Treasury Department has created a new position to oversee racial equity. Said the person in that position, I got bad news about all the people on money. That's not a good one. This guy is not good. That guy is the worst. According to a new study, some of the natural gas leaking into Boston skies could be coming from inside homes, which isn't shocking when you remember what they're famous for. You came in here thinking you were one type of person, and you'll leave knowing you left at that. So, we're all learning about ourselves in an unpleasant way. That's what Halloween is all about.
That's what it's all about.
In an attempt to distance themselves from their negative public image, Facebook announced yesterday, you know what? I don't want to do this joke. We all talk about Facebook a little too much these days. Am I right? Yeah. Right? Okay, yeah, great. I'm just going to ignore that headline, okay? And it'll go away. According to a new study...
Amber, don't look, but that story is right behind you.
What? No! Help, no! Please, I don't want to tell that joke. I have a different one that you'll love. Here goes. National Savings Day was this week, but most people didn't celebrate because there wasn't a lot of interest.
Amber, watch out!
Oh, get me out of here. Open up. Hey, wait. What about this joke instead? According to a new report, families with one baby spend $75 a month on diapers. That's some expensive shit.
I don't think that one worked.
You think? No. Okay. I'll tell it. In an attempt to distance themselves from their negative public image, Facebook announced yesterday that they're changing their name. So be sure to check out New Face Who Dis Book.
Thank you.
Major League Baseball is making efforts to reconnect the sport to Black Americans. They can start by not giving white people so many dang bats.
All those bats.
No, that's the wrong kind of bat. You guys, today is just a mess, and we are in this together as a family. Supporters of unvaccinated NBA player Kyrie Irving held a protest on Sunday. They said they would go to the ends of the earth to support him, but they're afraid they might fall off. Flat earthers.
It's so dumb.
I don't see a curve, so...
You cast a shadow. What do you...
I can't see a curve.
There's a... What do you think you see when you see the moon?
I see a curvy thing, but what I am on is still quite flat. France will return 26 artifacts to Benin, Africa, that it looted in 1892. The return will be overseen by this guy. I love him. And finally, employees at fast food chain McDonald's went on strike this week to protest sexual harassment inside stores. Turns out the Hamburglar was also grabbing buns. And that was the monologue. Did you guys like it?
Hey!
I like where your standards are. Folks, Halloween is only 2 days away, and I'm working hard to find a costume that encompasses my nerdy side while also being black as hell. Now, in case you're like me and that is something you also want, I came up with a list of options, like AJ and Frisia. This costume combines two after-school staples, 106th and Park and Dragon Ball Z, into one beautiful, blurty couples costume. Okay? How about this one? Frankenstein, Beverly, and Maze. The lead singer of Maze may not let you go. There's like 8 of us in here having the time of our lives. It's for 8 of us. You make me happy. Harry Potter and the Black Messiah. Wingardium Leviosa, the revolution, my wizard. How about this one? Earth, Wind, and Fire, Water, Heart. We're the Planeteers, and you can be one too, because dancing in September is the thing to do. How about this one? Dungeons and Do-Ragons. Who doesn't want to be a level 10 dwarf paladin with fresh waves?
Roll them dice.
Jesse Jackson Pollock. Though I am a mural, the morals of the immoral do not dictate my morale. Amen? There's also Salt and Peppa Pig, Kid and PlayStation, Bernie Imac, My Little Pony by Genuine, and last but not least, Madam C.J. Walker, Texas Ranger, a Texas cop that'll set you straight along with those edges. So head down to your local Halloween store and ask for one of these costumes so they can say, out of here, you blurred-ass blurred. In other news. That was hard to do.
I would watch that show so hard.
I mean, every last one of those shows I watched the butt off of.
Yes.
This is just the Venn diagram of this is so tiny.
So
If you're in here with me, bless.
yes.
Republican Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene was in the news again this week, but this time it wasn't for shouting at Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez through the mail slot of her office door. Remember that? We do.
Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, I'm an American citizen. I pay your salary through the taxes that you collect from me through the IRS. You need to get rid of your diaper and come out and be able to talk to the American citizens instead of us having to use a flap.
Very chill. Now, this time, Marjorie Taylor Greene is in hot water after a video emerged showing her leaving the White House in late December 2020. The video seems to contradict her claims that she had nothing to do with planning the January 6th attack on the Capitol. Check it out.
Just finished with our meetings here at the White House this afternoon. We had a great planning session for our January 6th objection. We aren't going to let this election be stolen by Joe Biden and the Democrats. President Trump won by a landslide.
Well, that seems pretty cut and dry.
Amber Ruffin.
Ah, damn it.
What is it?
Marjorie Taylor Greene is at the door.
Trick or treat, smell my feet, give me something done to tweet.
Marjorie Taylor Greene, you get away from my door.
You can't make me. It's Halloween, the only night of the year where I can legally shout through mail slots.
Oh, so you're in costume right now? What are you dressed up as?
A functioning adult person. What are you dressed as? A snowflake?
Marjorie, you are being very scary.
Well, mission accomplished. Now give me some candy corn.
Candy corn? Who would ever ask for candy corn?
Someone who doesn't understand the difference between good and bad. Now let me in there, Amber Ruffin.
No way!
Oh, please, please. There's a bunch of tiny socialists out here.
How can you tell that they're socialists?
They're asking for handouts.
Those are trick-or-treaters.
Help, help. There's a tiny Iron Man coming this way, and I think he wants universal health care.
Marjorie, be honest. Did you help plan the January 6th riots?
No comment.
When the protesters stormed the Capitol, did you high-five them?
No comment.
Can you answer any questions about the insurrection?
Let me check with my lawyers. Send. Oh.
Well, what did they say?
They said lose this number.
Okay. Marjorie, don't you have work to do?
Not really. At this point, shouting awful things at people is pretty much my full-time job.
So you have nowhere else to be?
That's right. I guess I'll just have to stay here forever!
No, sorry, Marjorie, not happening. Tarek?
I'm on it.
Oh, and melting! Melting! What a word!